Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, Path of the Damned. So, last time we left off, we cleared out a little bit of Caed Nua. Actually, we cleared out the first floor. We didn't go inside the endless paths. I just gotta wait a while to get there. Till I can get something decent, like maybe another level up. Now, ooh, something. Let's explore these plains. There is stuff to do here. And there's a troll, I guess, right? It's a forest lurker. Okay, well, let's okay, we've got Kana going for melee. Violet, why don't you blind this dude? Ouch. 23 points of crushing damage. Okay, this dude does crush damage, now we know. So having maybe different armors will allow me to mitigate some of the damage. You just keep attacking, guys. Just keep attacking. Everything is fine. Because if I remember correctly, oh, we got some experience. Nice. And
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, you see what you can find. Okay. Because I believe that no, crushing is fine. Crushing is totally fine. So he's doing a lot of damage for whatever reason.
Let's see what lies
okay,
this
sure, whatever. Let's get down here. Okay. Let's go and meet our companion. There should be a companion somewhere. It's like following this road. Yes. So,
Hush,
guys,
we'll just wait a little longer.
Let's meet Sagani, new companion. A dwarven woman dressed in skis and hides leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She is sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw handle knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bare figurine between her feet. A large white fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach.
Easy, Itumak. It's not him.
You seem lost. She lifts her head and looks at you. I know exactly where I am. It's my friend who's lost. What are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Okay, can I help you find him? It's an interesting question. The last helpful stranger only succeeded in lightening my purse. I think I'll handle this on my own. Your friend is supposed to meet you here?
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Okay, try something. What is that?
The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitak. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
Okay, why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in the Deerwood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part. Did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. Wow. How long? 5 years. So you've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember. Who could be anyone now?
That about sums it up.
That seems like a stupid thing to do. Then it must be an important duty.
So I keep reminding myself. Still, it would be nice if important duties came with clearer instructions.
How does that statuette figure into it? She does the figurine on her trousers and raises it in her small flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The polished adra is worn to a dull matte along its arched back and ovoid haunches. A soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
As she holds it out to you, you feel wisps of sensation, not quite memories, but traces of someone.
When I left Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright. For a few hours.
I could take a look at
But
it.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forked told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course. I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the Wolf's Lair and the twining trees.
Go on.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
May I see the figurine?
Why?
I'm a real watcher.
You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you?
But I actually mean it.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
She hands you the figurine, her chopped knuckles grazing your hand. She watches you examine, wary but curious. You raise the other bear, turning it in the light. As your eyes catch a tiny glinting scratch, the scenery around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seen through eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step up here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below you. Okay. Return the figurine. I've got it. It's standing on a cliff. Wait. I see a vision of cliffs high over the water. Does that sound familiar? Your question is greeted with shrugs and silence, of course. I don't have perception, damn it. I've got it. It's standing on a cliff.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
I told you I'm a watcher. If you'd seen the way he stares at that thing, you'd know he's serious.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me. I've got other business in the area, and we can look for Pesach on the way. Oh, this saddens me so much. You've been such a big, helpful companion, Violet, but...
Already gone.
There we go. Not a companion.
I'm here.
Oh, we got Sagani. Sagani's gonna be a ranged combatant. Not melee, she doesn't have sneak attacks. She has a unique bow which we can actually... Wow, you got accurate? Really? Dang it, I have nothing here. I can give a corrosive. Yes, I think I'm gonna do just that. And I can slay Primordial or actually yeah, spirits wouldn't be a bad idea considering what these I wouldn't mind. Spirits are bad. So yeah. And by the way, we've got 6 out of 12. We still need to change that accurate, but whatever. It is what it is, right? We've got some defensive tools here. You got something. Wait, whoa. Okay, okay, let's learn these spells. You know, wait, we did learn Fireball. Okay, Bulwark of the Elements. Interesting. And a shield. Well, it's Marvel Grimoire, so we've got all the spells, so we can put it away. You can also technically switch the Grimoire, but whatever. Who cares? Okay, so things. Let's see who you are. You are 17 perception, so interrupt and accuracy. So might for damage. and nothing else to your name. Let's go ahead and level up. Let's see what we can turn her into. Okay, we just lost. Okay, give me a second here. Give me a second, bro. I think we've got Alot with mechanics. Yes, yes. So we do have a mechanic here. So I need you with survival. Survival, we need accuracy, indeed. Bonus damage versus flanked enemies. That's a lot of stuff. Stealth wouldn't be a bad idea. Lore just to use, you know, level 1 scrolls. Athletics for the second wind. And stealth? I don't know. Do I need stealth? Okay, supposedly we have some class feat. Now we've got Vicious Companion. Self, 15 damage, 15% damage and 3 damage reduction bypass. Trains the ranger animal companion in vicious tactics, causing to deal more damage and penetrate damage reduction. Accurate wounding shot. Wounding shot, 2 per encounters. If successful, the target is hobbled for 15 seconds. Hobble does that. Use a primary attack. Okay, damage inflicted over time. It's not much. Resilient Companion, 3 damage reduction. Improved damage reduction against all damage types. Faithful Companion, plus 30 defense against charm, dominate, confused attack, minus 5 seconds. Okay. Or Merciless Companion. And companion do small amounts of sneak attack damage against targets that qualify. So the choice is between Vicious Companion and Merciless Companion. I'd go for Vicious now, because of the damage reduction bypass. Next you're gonna get some more... I don't know. I mean, Alot, we can train him to be a thief, to detect traps and things. So I don't know what you can do. Just do stuff, I guess. Swift aim. Actually, you could, you know... Never mind, I'm gonna do it next level. Swift aim. The target gets into a speedy and fluid offensive rhythm, reducing accuracy but increasing fire rate and reload time with ranged weapons and attack rate with melee weapons. So 50% reload speed and 20% attack speed, minus 7 accuracy. That would be great for blunderbusses, but the minus 7 accuracy... Designate a single target as prey, giving that ranger and animal companion a damage bonus against that target. For 34 seconds, 20% against damage, okay. Predatory sense. It is the predatory instincts of the ranger's animal companion, giving them a damage bonus on any creature suffering a damage over time effect. Vicious aim. By lowering attack and reload rate, the ranger is able to take more careful aim, giving them increased accuracy and damage. I'll take this one. Next level. Let's go with stealth. Excellent. And more survival. So we got more of these things. Oh, Merciless Companion, absolutely. Damage against target that qualify. Absolutely. Next level. Alright, stealth, yes. Next. Okay, we got something else. We've got Stalker's Link, plus 10 accuracy when attacking the same target as companion. Ooh. And plus 15 deflection against range attacks. Don't care. Predator Sense. 50% damage against targets affected by a damage over time. We should... Okay, that's a combination for the... something else, which we cannot take now. I'm gonna take this one. The link is great. Okay, so this is going to be a pure damage dealer character. Okay, she and her companion, they're going to
I'll
be
see what I can find.
dealing as much damage as possible. That's why we're using a hunting bow. More damage means more attacks means more damage. Oh, you
Ready,
also need
Watcher.
to attack to use this one. Oh, hello there. There's some enemies here. I'm gonna take you out first.
Settle!
Okay. Sagani dealt 11 points of crushing damage. So Forest Lurker grazes Hendrik for 16 points of crushing damage and with additional effects. Okay. Wait, we're targeting the same enemy. I don't see much in the way of damage, but sure. So there is another troll here. If we can take it out, that would be great. Okay, you've got nothing. Oh, we've got the wounding shot. Oh, so we had the wounding shot. Oh well, whatever. Let's drop some stuff here. Okay, Durance. You should have the Stalker link, right?
Ready, Watcher.
Okay, Sagani did some damage. Sagani did some damage. I mean, the bow itself is not that particularly great.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, you take a look. So, that being said, I mean, I think it's probably the weapon.
Let's see what lies this way.
Okay, we got an armor and some money. That's it. Okay, where can we go this way? We can go to the Stormwall Gorge, which is a place.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark.
Yeah, good job, Durance. Nobody cares. Let's keep moving. I think there's another companion over there. The druid, if you wanna pick him up. I don't know who he can replace, but... Oh, let's go! Okay, so Sagani did 11 points of damage. How much does he have? Oh, he's got a lot of reductions. Okay. I see. So, why don't you drop him down? You're dealing some... use this one, I guess. Okay, let's drop this one. Another knockdown would be great. There you go. On your knees. And he's dealing so much damage. But we're taking care of these guys, so it's a win for me.
Right.
Okay, before we get devastated, let's see. We should have LP17. Yes, so let's save. I still prefer my my rogue, but what can you do?
Nice and quiet.
I'm gonna use companions because, I mean, it's part of the story. So you can keep using them, but it feels like too much 3rd edition Dungeons and Dragons min-maxing instead of actually enjoying the game. And this is one of the games that you can actually enjoy with companions. Useless potion is still useless. Useless bow, it's still useless. And we've got... what is this? Wine drags swirl around the bottom of the clay jar. Wow, that was very useful, I'd say.
Nice and quiet.
Now, I think we can... oh, we can go down. What's down? The Searing Falls. I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there right now. I wouldn't go there ever at all. I ended one of my runs there. My permadeath runs. So I'd rather not be there. Be no there. No be there. Whatever the thing is that Master Miyagi said in Karate Kid. How do you avoid being in a fight? No be there. Yes, it's part of the flight or fight mentality that animals have. They don't want to be in a fight? Get out of there. Just run. It's not a movie. You're not a coward if you run. You're actually alive, and only people who are alive can talk. If there's something that you can learn from.
And what does the
oh.
flame reveal?
This is mine. Thank you. I'll take it. And you, I suppose, either we don't have enough mechanics or there is nothing in this house.
Nice and slow.
Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. I don't think there's anything. Anything else we need to do? We probably need to explore this area.
Light.
Okay, is
flame,
there
and sound.
something? Anything? Come on, guys. Oh. Camping supplies. Sure. Excuse me, who are you? Oh no. It's one of those people. Okay, this is like okay. Never mind. Okay, actually against beasts. You get against beasts. I guess against beasts. Yeah, damage reduction is fine. I would rather have some accuracy though. Rest. And I'm gonna take the camping supplies because camping supplies, you know. Oh, there's a lion over there. Okay, no. You're going down, and you're going doubly down. Yeah, exactly. Oh, no. Stay down. Stay down some more. By all means. Oh boy. Well, we got some skins, which is great. Okay. Stuff.
Keeping quiet.
Yeah, you keep quiet. Okay, now I think there is a fight here, if I remember correctly. Yeah. We've got the Elder Lion and things. Okay, we need to... Okay, you just drop this dude. Actually... So, you drop this dude. And you drop this dude.
Hey.
Okay, so everyone else... Focus fire, not the lioness. You need to focus fire these guys. Oh shit. So interdiction. Give me some of that. Oh, this is bad. How about a blind? There you go. And sure. 6 points of damage. Man, that's a problem. Okay, these guys have been blinded. So, Alot, would you mind... Yeah, would you mind deploying some... Whatever. Whatever, game. Do whatever you want, game. Oh. Man, the chance to hit is very low here. How about a fireball? Still very low. How about some blind? Super low. Okay, so reflexes 43, so why... Okay, terrified and sickened. Try that. Yeah, your companion just fell. Things happen. Okay, this is a difficult fight, so let's drop a consecration. Alot is doing Alot thing. No, Alot is not doing anything. Didn't I tell you to do that? Alot. No, Alot doesn't want to do that. Because who cares, right? Okay, so the chance to hit is pretty low, I'd say. However, a lightning bolt, I shan't say no to a lightning bolt. And a phantom, we need a phantom right here.
Yes.
I am also dying, nice, nice, it's always nice.
I'm here.
Okay. No, that's not good. Let's try to... Okay, I managed to save this guy. Now you should be able to take care. of that. We have a lion and a lion and an elder lion. Dead, to say the least. Okay, you guys doing stuff?
I shall deal with this.
Okay, there I need you to look lively. Okay, you need to actually attack this dude. Why don't you just summon another phantom? Yeah, why don't you just do that? Stun. Oh boy.
Aye?
Oh boy, Dire Blessing? No. That's not it. Man, luckily I just... we've got another lion and a lioness. Okay, let's make sure we kill them all. Oh boy. We need to wait for the phantom. Anytime now. Okay, drop me a phantom right there. Excellent. Go with the paralyzed. Cool. Okay, let's get ready. Ooh, got some hides.
Right.
Nice.
Hello.
Someone decided to die here with a unique axe. Nice. What does this say? Waves are royally chiseled in the stone. They grasped Ondra's beloved moon like curling fingers. Okay. Bro, you just died. Do we have to explore anything else? No, I think we've got everything we needed. So let's move into the Edelworn Bridge. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're almost inside Defiance Bay, which is the main... This is Baldur's Gate City, basically. Let's pick up some of these things. Okay. Let's look for people, to say the least. Okay, it's nothing. And still nothing, okay. Welcome to Defiance Bay, but watch yourself in our city, understand? Who are you, dude?
Welcome.
What can I do for you? I'm looking for the Temple of Voodika. Not sure why do we want to go there. It's in First Fires if you really want to see it. Sure, well you seem to be on edge, what's the problem? Thousands of them, truth be told. We got refugees coming in from all parts, under some misguided notion that things are actually better here. That the legacy somehow passed us over. So they show up with no prospects and little money and just end up making a worse mess of things. No offense. What can you tell me about Defiance Bay? Sorry, but I don't have time right now. Okay. Goodbye. Good luck to you. Okay. So let's get inside. Can we actually... Is there something we can steal? No. Okay, Copper Lane. Let's go. Into Copper Lane we go.
Defiance Bay. The city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by White One's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
And it's night. What can you do?
Those walls surround the whole city?
Some useless stuff. We've got this dude.
Gods keep you.
He sets you up. New in town, eh? You've picked an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees fleeing the frontier and finding the legacies no better here. It's the Animancers, Magra's scorch them, and they nest in the city like rats. You mark my words, though, as dozens are gonna put a stop to it. Tell me about the Dozens. We're an organization of interested citizens who wants to free Defiance Bay from the dangerous influence of the Animancers and the tyranny of the aristocrats who support them. We also consider ourselves a militia of sorts, seeing as the Crucible Knights are little more than a flock of breeding nobles in training these days. Just like a militia, the dozens, except for the training, and the discipline, and the code of honor. And we're always looking to expand. The more people see things our way, the better for the state of the country. If you have any interest in hearing more, stop by Admet's den sometime. The Expedition Hall. A lot of free thinkers in there can set straight all the nonsense the nobles and Animancer wants you to believe. Might even be some paid work there for motivated types. So, what are you doing here? Trying to get folks to see reason. We're in the midst of a crisis, and instead of purging the nefarious forces from our city, the Duke is granting Animancer dangerous liberties. Alright, what do you know about Animancy? It's a study of manipulation of essence, which any sane person will tell you is the purview of the gods. The adherents has at least had the sense to outlaw it, which is the only good thing you can say about them. It's not like magic, chanting, or the soul reading those ciphers do. It's been around since ancient Engwithan times, which is why you'll see Animancers tinkering with old Engwithan artifacts. Half-truths, all. What is an enthusiastic performer? Give him that. Trouble is, the Animancers got no idea what half those artifacts actually do. Not that they will admit it. Our pathetic friend is correct about one thing at least. I'd like to know more about the city. This is the capital of the Free Palatinate of the Deerwood. We started out as the capital of an Nadir colony, but we booted the Flaccid Scepter from these lands 150 years ago. These days we are major port receiving trade and visitors from all over the world, but we, some of us anyway, strive to hold on to the pioneering spirit that earned us our freedom a century and a half ago. The city is divided into 5 districts: Copper Lane, First Fires, Undra's Gift, Brackenbury and Heritage Hill. Tell me about Copper Lane. This here is Copper Lane. It's primarily a market district, but you also got the Expedition Hall directly north of here, where you can join treks into the wilds. That's also where my fellow dozens, martyrs and I tend to meet up with other concerned citizens. And that's the Hall of Revealed Mysteries, eerie place if you ask me, but they've got the biggest library in the Deerwood. Eerie indeed, might be less so if more kids step inside. Perhaps we ought to visit, and just see what mysteries are revealed. Tell me about Brackenbury. The nobility that didn't sail back to Adir stayed there. Most of the families trace their lineage back to an old imperial times. Other than a lot of has-been nobility, you've got Hadrian's house, where Lady Webb and her spies operate, and Brackenbury Sanitarium, the main cesspit of animancy in the city. That's where the revolution started, hence the name. These days it's overrun with politicians and panderers, but we'll take it back someday. That's where you'll find the Ducal Palace, the Vailian Embassy, and the Crucible Keep. The Crucible Knight were the original freedom fighters in Defiance Bay, but now they're just strutting peacocks with their eyes on fancy titles and their heads up their asses. There's an old temple. Where is that? There's an old Temple of Voodika there too. We keep it real nice for her. Undra's Gift got the name because it was wetland that was drained back in the Imperial days. Now it's a city district populated by sailors, common folk and more than a few thugs. Well, it's a fun place too, if you know where to look. Look for a place called the Salty Mast when you are there. Other than it's mostly warehouses and abandoned homes. Heritage Hills. It used to be one of the more prestigious districts in the city. Heroes of the Revolution claimed plots up there, next to an ancient Engwithan tower and the city cemetery. Had the best views in Defiance Bay, attracts richer types than these days. Lot of animancy patrons. You wouldn't have heard, but something happened over there a couple of months ago. The authorities sealed it off and they're keeping their mouths shut. But mark my words, animancy is to blame. Alright. Well. People everywhere and more people everywhere. Okay. Okay, where can we go here?
Let's
Nowhere.
see what lies
so
this.
okay. So let's go inside this area. What is this? The goose and the fox. Let's get inside. Oh, what a nice tavern. Patron and an actress. We've got Bishop. Roy. No, this is not okay. Anyone else? Mercenary. That miserable. Okay, let's talk with this girl. A woman sits by herself, spinning something on the table in front of her and watching it with furious intensity. It's about the size of a coin and it wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. She snatches it up with one hand and slams an elfy cup down on this is not a good time. You look like you could use another drink. I'll get there. Just trying to calm down and trying to talk myself out of something foolish. There's something I need to give to my fiancé, Purnisk. Only he doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends, and they're not exactly pleasant company. Okay, tell me about these new friends. They come into our house with their dead eyes and their black teeth. I'm not a fool, I know what it means. Purnisk makes me leave when they show up, but it's obvious that they can what they come to do. Last time they came, I told them to get out, let them have their fun somewhere in the gift, but not under my roof. Zvef changes you, I guess. The Purnisk I knew wouldn't have squashed a spider. I never thought it. Well, but Zvef makes people calm and listless. It shouldn't make them violent. I don't really know. Seemed better than believing he's always been this way. Maybe I could go talk to him. There's nothing more to say to him. We're finished. I just want to give this back to him and have a clean break. It was... oh, and since we are honest with our reputation, it was his grandmother's. Even after this, I don't have the heart to sell it off, but if I go back there myself, I know what will happen. I'll lose my temper and I'll probably wind up with another one of these. But I've heard you're trustworthy. If you give this back to him, he'll know we're done. Okay, I'll do that. The house is in the north. Okay, please just okay, sure.
Laying low.
I'll be the concierge. Nocturnal merchant. More backers. I don't read those. I'm not interested really. I'm too old to be interested in those fancy things. You know. Okay, so we can steal a beer. Wow.
I'll see what I can do.
The work of a moment.
Ooh, a ring. What is it? Gimme. Bartender's ring. Plus 20 damage against spirit, plus 20 damage against vessels. Well, I guess it doesn't hurt to... Ooh, wait a sec. Do I want... Sure. You can have this cloak, by the way. Oh, you have a unique weapon? No, it's a fine hide armor, so you don't have anything unique there. So Sagani is a damage dealer, so we're gonna find another companion soon enough. And I don't know who we... Oh, you want to talk? Sagani draws up beside you, her fox following at her heels, and takes a seat next to you.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again.
Well, Sans been gone for a long time.
5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak.
How is the search going? What an adventure!
It certainly started out that way. It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
Why do we have to find Persok anyway?
Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Ilitsak. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnek Ilitsak during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persok died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero. Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
I'm sure the village still remembers you, Sagani. You're kind to say so, but I'm not so fragile that I need my name chanted in the meeting halls.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me. But sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me. If they think of me often.
Well, returning to them is what matters. Both practical and true.
Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often I find myself wondering whether Persoc will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
Yes, in fragments. Really? What's that like? Frustrating. I've not been not much of these parts I like and parts I don't. Strange, feel like going crazy most of the time. Uncomfortable. I just as soon not remember any of it. I don't envy you. Guess I'm lucky. I only have to worry about someone else's past life.
Makes me wonder what Persoc remembers about our village. Or if a turn at the wheel has yanked the details out of his mind like it does for most of us.
Has your village changed much?
Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
So recently there's been a lot of good years. I won't say we've had fewer clashes with the neighboring villages, thanks to the hunting territories that Perseus helped establish. In bad years we rely on trade with the merchants that pass our shores. We exchange walrus tusks and seal pelts for grains that last us the hard winters. Perseus brokered a lot of these agreements too. He got these one from the one ships, whatever. I don't just. Yes, I did
That's
a lot
what
of
I'm
good.
supposed
Yeah.
to remind him.
I enjoy the adventure. Every day brings something new. Refreshing indeed. We've got darkness on our side. Shall we move on? Let's freaking go! Because I just don't want to talk about useless stuff.
Hello.
Hello! Tell me about yourself. Name's Bishop. Used to be a scholar of Berat. Now run the goose and fox and keep the regulars in line. What more is there to tell? How did you go from region to taverns? Legion to tavern, actually. The journey isn't as long as you'd think. It started with Hollowborn and with this. It was my sister's son. At the beginning of Witness Legacy, he was one of the first. I never expected there would be so many after him. Tragedy is part of the cycle, but it's followed by rebirth. Yet every year more parents were grieving for their Hollowborn children, and the gods were silent. That's tough. Better promises rebirth, cycles, but the only cycle I found was this one. Have a drink, have another, and another until I couldn't remember how I got home. Wake up, come back. I finally woke up one day to see my family had packed up and left. For all I know, they left days before and I just hadn't noticed. But they were gone, so I came here. I've cleaned up since then, not that I've found my answers. I've just stopped asking questions. Okay, this is a lively place. It was founded in the early days of the Darvudan independence by a traveling scholar named Errol of Lebai. He wanted a place where kids of all backgrounds could gather and arch. Okay, interesting. What happened next? Soon kids were this place okay, dude. Man, this is so much exposition for a tavern. It's like, do I really want to know, or do I need to pay? Paying for things? What is this? What, do you expect me to pay for this thing? Dexterity, survival, 10 defense? Really? You want me to do that? You know what? It's fine, I'll take the stupid one. Alright, is there anything else? It's weird because this dude is... okay. Oh, we can go up. Let's see if I can steal something. Oh no, it's just a bunch of people, so... I'd say we've gone long enough on this game, so I'm gonna just drop a save. It's been a very talkative day, so not much has been done, but it's a role-playing game, you have to accept those, otherwise there are other games. Oh, I dare want to talk? Not today, bro. So, guys, thank you for dropping by. and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.